Wow, you've been admitted to 2 schools, maybe more. You were likely once uncertain about whether you would get in anywhere, and now you have choices. If you're uncertain because you have great options, how do you decide? First, you do more homework on your choices. Most programs will give you an opportunity to visit their schools over an admitted student's weekend. And now you have the power. You should be polite, of course, but you can relax and ask more probing questions as you're introduced to students, faculty, and administrators. You shouldn't be rude, of course, but you might ask what the recruiting situation is truly like for those interested in your area of interest, or what student critiques are of the program. Once you leave campus, you might reactivate your networks at each program and tell them that you're choosing between programs and ask for advice, or again, ask some more thoughtful questions. Dig a little deeper. While you're on campus, or if you have to, from afar, you can also try to get a better sense of day-to-day life. Most applicants don't worry that much about where students live. They just want to be admitted. Well, now, as an admit, it's the time. What will my apartment be like? What are the food options like? Where's the gym? How far am I going to be from campus? Do I need to take a car to campus? These may seem like trivialities, but your MBA is 2 years of your life. You may find that one environment makes you a little more or a lot more comfortable than another. If you're still uncertain, if your gut isn't giving you a clear answer, you might also consider the full financial picture. What is the cost of living really like? What's the tuition? What does your total cost come to at each program when you consider the cost of an apartment or just the general cost of living? Maybe one program offered you scholarship money. At this point, you can politely ask another school for financial aid. You can see if they'll match or even beat your initial offer. If you're dealing with peer schools, you can write your contact at Booth, for example, and say that Kellogg offered you $20,000 and politely ask what they can do. Worst case, they just say nothing. The bottom line here, though, is that you're not really making a choice between one awesome path and one poor path. You're making a choice between 2 or more paths that will overwhelmingly likely lead to a happy and fulfilling future. I've often joked that the choice between CBS and Wharton is not the choice between riches and destitution. If you're a strong enough individual to get into both, then you'll likely have the characteristics that will lead you to success regardless of which door you walk through.